Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody. It is time for a moon message. I am the moon mystic, here to give you a message. This message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node Gemini. Holy Spirit, what's the most important thing for Gemini to know? One card. Thank you. 8 of Wands. Swift communication, divine communication. Wands, all about action, creativity. 8s are abundance, good karma, bad karma. Swift communication, though, it comes quickly. What else, Spirit? Okay. 9 of Wands, from the 8 to the 9. Protecting whatever action you're taking, whatever you're creating under this super new moon in Taurus. Today is the new moon, but this is a May reading for you, Gemini. I see you're taking action. You're doing something. I'm talking to Geminis who are in flight, taking action, appropriate steps towards fulfilling their goals and objectives. The 9 of Wands says that in the past, something could have happened where you didn't protect what you were doing. Somebody important, something important to you was left open. Okay? And I'm feeling like whatever this communication or whatever you're getting ready to disseminate, maybe put something out there, it's going to happen quickly where you're going to need security. You're going to need to protect something that you've been working on. The Ace of Cups. Something of value to you. Yes, you're getting ready to communicate on it, disseminate it. Somebody is talking about you in some way. I don't know what way. Tell me more. It's something very important to you. King of Swords shows up. Some of you are being told to seek counsel also. Maybe go to a lawyer, have them review the contract. Right. The King of Pentacles is reversed. Somebody could be lying. Be lying about the money. This is for some of you. Be lying from a monetary standpoint. Maybe even the length of time. Pentacles. How long certain parts of the contract are in effect. Right. Knight of Cups. This is about something that's very important, emotional to you. You've invested in this. 8 of Pentacles. That's what I was feeling. That's why it's important with the King of Swords. He seeks higher counsel. He does. He asks for a lawyer's input. Could have something to do with going to court even. Maybe you get a decision on that because somebody lied or misrepresented something from a financial standpoint. It could be. In May, you get the answer. The Emperor, you win. You come out on top. You have a deeper understanding. Aries energy. Leo, Aries, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. This could concern someone that you love. You could be going to court. Yeah, the Emperor, he's patient with the Knight of Pentacles, realizing it may take a long time. Knight of Pentacles takes a long time. A lot of messages being delivered here. The 8 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Communication. Something's being communicated. Six of Pentacles reverse. That kind of brings me back to the King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody who lied. They're like dishonest. Saying they have more of something than they do. Misrepresentation. It lacks some truth. Oh, okay. But right away, you didn't feel, you felt something. I mean, or along the way, in the past, the King of Swords shows up. So you felt something pretty soon, that there was something off about this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, this King of Pentacles. You know, when somebody like oversells their self, it's like, you know, they're trying to make themselves sound too good to be true. And you felt it with the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. You felt it. You did some research, some work, investigation. Eight of Pentacles is very analytical, very strategic, paying attention, focused. Yeah, you started to look at all the cards, every position of the card, the front, the back. Yeah, whatever the Six of Pentacles reverse, something very nefarious, unscrupulous. It's terrible. It is. It's very under the table, kind of like, you know, what's going on with oligarchy, where the rich is trying to steal everything from the poor. Something very unfair. Okay. What else does Gemini? Because you are about the Lovers. You know, you always, the Emperor looks at everything from a higher standpoint. It takes them a minute to realize that somebody's trying to get over on them. Because they're always thinking the best. Okay, Eight of Cups, cutting ties. Right, if you can't compromise, trust somebody, there is no way that you're going to stay involved with them. Right, you cut that commitment. Somehow you get out of it legally. Okay. You find the clause or the actual verbiage in the contract where they were deceptive or the mistruth was, right? Judgment again. You win in a court of law. Okay. The Hermit, introspective. That's that Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Staying up late. Thinking, strategizing. Virgo's a thinker, very analytical, detailed. Gemini. And you are also ruled by Mercury. You're a thinker. You're a good communicator. Eight of Wands. Like, also, I feel like divine intervened. Like, he put it in your head and you ran with it. That's for some of you. And that's how it comes, you know, the enlightenment, the breakthrough. What else does? Yeah, once you cut the ties, you have three major arcanas. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. And we're in Taurus energy right now. And this new moon amplifies the situation. So justice is coming in. I think they're not going to get what they thought they were going to get. Boom. But look what you get. A new opportunity, a fresh start. See, this is put to bed. Yes. And you get a new opportunity. Aquarius energy. We're moving into Aquarius. Oof. And boy, does it work for you. That is your fourth major arcana right now. Soon as you cut those ties, you cut any type of string that may have held you. Action of the sword, right? You take the action of the sword by seeking truth, clarity. The undercurrent no longer can control you, right? And all the blessings come immediately. So do the trials and tribulations. But you're the Emperor. You have the sword. Absolutely. You're able to cut through any type of deception in May. What else? Yeah, the action of the Pentacles. You are able to reproduce. The harvest comes in. The Emperor always takes the high road, and that always leads to success. So under this new moon, waxing, crescent, things are going your way, Gemini. All right, let's find out. Through the inspiration of the sword, May is a very enlightening time. It's a very truthful time. It's a time of you being inspired. It's a time, let's see what's going on with love. For a lot of clarity, for cutting out what no longer serves you so that you can proceed forward in light and in truth. What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, it's safe for you to open your heart. This is a time. May is a time because things are blooming. You're blooming. Life is blooming. For those who want to keep that vibration high, think about the positive, take action and steps that lead you forward, letting go of the old, stepping into the new, not having all the answers, but not needing them either with the Fool. It's safe. You feel safe. So your heart is opening. You're becoming more vulnerable, Gemini. Whatever happened in the past, it's like you're letting that subside. Yeah, you're forgiving. You're forgiving. You're forgiving. You're learning to forgive. Because as soon as you let people know that you forgive them, you're not harboring any thoughts about them anymore. No, none of that occupies your mind, right? You're focused on something else. You don't care about the past anymore. And that's what allows you to step into the future. You're learning that as you release and you heal the past, you're able to experience more love in your present. That's what you're learning. It makes you optimistic. It fills you up. You got a smile on your face, Gem. Oh, it's like you're anticipating this true love. Positive thinking and faith is bringing it right to you. Spirit says, keep an open mind. That's right, because, you know, you've never experienced a love like this that's coming in. So you have no point of reference. And so your soulmate could differ from your usual type. He just wants you to know that. What else does Gemini need to know regarding filling up their cup? Okay, Gemini, stay grounded. It's a wonderful time to get outside, go to the park. That puts you in nature and that will ground you. Definitely. Also by water. Just get being outside. Everything's blooming. Everything's blooming. The earth is generating new life, and some of that is going to generate newness in you. Somebody sings, or music is their life in some capacity. Oof, if that's what you're working on, let me tell you, this is a time of abundance. It's a super moon, which means things are heightened, amplified. Your voice, your ears, your instruments, whatever it is amplified at this time. Okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. What else does Gemini, the lovers, need to know? You know, somebody could end up going to jail with the Eight of Swords. There's some type of restriction. Because you do have the Justice card, the King of Swords. Whoever is lying and manipulating that King of Pentacles reversed, there could be some jail time associated with that. But that's not for you to worry about. You are to stay optimistic, look to the future, let go of the past, right? Right. Four of Pentacles. Something about the past is very possessive of you. Yeah. But your job is to establish those boundaries and cut the cord. Where is it? Eight of Swords. Right? Cutting the cord. We saw that. Right. Eight of Cups. Walking away. This could be difficult for some people. I don't know why I get that, Gemini. You know, cutting the cord's easier said than done, right? Because of this possessiveness, there's a Four of Pentacles that leads to the Five of Pentacles, and that's why you're told to cut the cord and walk away, because somebody's holding back anyway. This is not balanced. They're gonna abandon you, really. You know how when you make the wrong choice, you feel like your life gets worse rather than better? That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And that's why in order to get to the Nine of Pentacles, you've got to cut this cord. You've got to cut this cord. That's for some of you still trying to get away from the past. Okay. This is it. It all starts with those thoughts, right? That ambition, that goal-oriented step, being loyal to yourself, committed to yourself. You said it over and over, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to let them put me in this situation. But yet you continue to find yourself in that situation. But not this time with the Page of Pentacles. This is something new. Yes, you're being truthful and loyal to yourself. You're planning and you're taking a strategic step. You are direct Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Very strategic. All of that's coming to the forefront. That's helping you make this move. In the present moment, I see things blossoming. This is a flower. It's unfolded. This is present moment energy. See, as soon as you take the step, new things unfolds. This is wonderful. Okay. And your higher self begins to open up. Also, under this Taurus energy, Gemini, it's about relationships, new relationships, because Venus went direct too, along with Mercury. Both of you were in retrograde, and now both of you are direct. And Venus is about money too, wealth. Let's see what's going on with that, because you're taking the step. As long as there's movement, there's possibility of new opportunities, especially under this new moon skull. It represents death. And sometimes change can be rough, right? It can be uncomfortable because it's not that easy. We just discussed that with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be low on money, borrowing money, low on cash. You need to know that God is an on-time God, right? Also, there's somebody, it's hard to say this though, somebody is not well. They could be in a hospice where you're visiting them. Some of you work in that type of environment, that type of energy. So it's hard to keep your vibration up, taking care of the needy. Some of you are healers, I'm talking to, Gemini. Right, you're actual doctors and nurses working in a hospital. Some of you are going back to school to become a doctor or a nurse. If that's the case, here's the books. You're hitting the books. And you have faith. You have faith. You're very intellectual. You're a thinker. You're a healer. Right, ruled by Mercury. So don't be afraid of going back to school, higher learning, getting certified, working in the healing industry in some capacity. Paperwork, books, also in terms of contracts, right? You're with the King of Swords, you're reviewing, and the Justice card, contracts, you're paying attention. Absolutely. Some of you are writing a book. Gemini, you are the great communicator. I do see that. You're very articulate. It just flows. So, taking classes. Some of you, this case has made you want to pursue law. A lawyer, Right. This did show you have to be very careful of who you establish commitments with, who you partner with, financial commitments, any type of commitments, right? Love or in love, very important. Because it's a long-term investment. These partnerships are critical. Make sure it's somebody that you can work together with and compromise with. And you see the possibility of fulfilling the mission with them. Because current energy showed that liar. You saw that rather quickly. I do feel that you're open, you're paying attention, and that is what's drawing all of this good stuff to you in terms of who you love and what you love. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Yeah, this is one of your light bulb moments. You need to know your intuition is very high right now. It lends to your brilliance, your ability to be able to discover something. There's a genius about you. It may seem like you may not get the picture all at once. You may get it in tidbits. I'm seeing, but write it down. It's like you're able to build the puzzle, find the missing piece. Right. You're following your own inspiration. Your ideas are going to be recognized. That's that brilliance. There's something genius about you. You're getting an extra measure of whatever it is under this super moon. Remember, everything is amplified. Yes. And so you're getting a double measure of insight, of ingeniousness. I'm telling you, it's been locked away, but it's coming out now. Right. Don't worry. Whatever has been on lock is the doors opening. That's what's happening. You're moving into a new era, a new time, right? It's like time travel. Could be actual travel related to just needing a change of pace for some of you. Some of you, it involves work. Some of you, it's a family cruise, or I'm feeling like it's not the Caribbean. It is a trip where you're going to learn about a foreign country. You're going to really experience and explore something new, a real trip. Right? Some of you could be going to Africa. You see the pyramids. So whatever you're getting ready to do, you need to know that it's going to succeed. It's being done under a super moon, amplifying. You already see that you are going to be dropped with pearls of wisdom, pearls of success, ingenious. That was the word they used. Okay, what else? Yeah, transformation. Some relationship in the past is over. They come back, though, for a second chance, maybe to apologize, and then hoping one thing leads to another. But no, because you've moved on already. It's just like tightening up loose ends for you. Right. But transformation is what is happening here. What's dead is dead, and you're walking away. Oh my goodness, they're missing you heavy, Gemini. Looking at old pictures. They're very nostalgic, but the past is the past. Yeah. It's dead. What's dead is dead. Okay. You know, as soon as you start to invest your time and energy into someone or something, you're one that gives your full attention, like you give it all. So that would cause you to come off of the market from anything else. So God is asking you to be very confident, not aware, right? Not allowing anyone or anything around you that could possibly sabotage. where you are, because you're at a good point, a good space right now in May. Things are starting to bloom for you, go your way. And it's very easy to slide back into negativity. We know that. We know that. Okay, somebody's going to reach out and touch you. They are going to express love, a message of love, let you know they're thinking of you. Or maybe it's you reaching out to somebody else about love. All right, Spirit's taking me back there. What? Why is this love call here? Because you have an eye for beauty. There's something charming about you, and somebody finds you charming. Somebody's looking at you. They have their eye on you. Maybe you have your eye on somebody. They find you beautiful. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. There's also a snake. There's a snake. You know, you're letting go of negative energy, people that have served their purpose. You're letting go of that. But they still return. They try and slither back into your life, I just heard. But you've eliminated, you've reduced losses. You're going through a massive change, setting higher goals. Because I do feel as you're trying to move forward, there's somebody trying to pull you back, right? Right. Be aware of that. Because you've made such progress. Final. Healthy boundaries, even restraints. This person is still very shallow, very hollow. They look good on the outside, but there's nothing in terms of the inside. Spirit just wants you to know, no looking back. That's what I'm hearing. We're going to summarize with an angel number 4, Gemini. Yeah, this is all about love, peace, hope, optimism. Stay optimistic. Also, don't assume anybody else's responsibilities right now. Yours are more than enough to carry. That's going to allow you to progress even quicker, not being held down by unnecessary things. It adds to your creativity at the time. 0330. Pursue your goals and get what you want. Gemini, it will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that hold you dear. This is about you starting over, a new tribe, a new existence, new feelings. Your ability to communicate is very high at this time. It's improving all of the time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Yeah, you definitely have some depth in terms of your people skills right now. 888, balance, finance, success, wealth. That's the cycle that's coming in. A lot of money. 888. A lot of money is coming your way, Gemini. Fortune refers to more than just money, though, right? Or material things. It's about people in your life appreciating each other. You're being encouraged to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Put 888 or 0330 in the comments for me. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And Gemini, until the next moon phase, namaste.